called or herded. Alright. Time for coffee. That luck he'll crawl into Devil's Corner and free rein again.
That's a very nice one. I think. Was that wine glass?
No, it wasn't wine glass.
Freycinet. Oh, there we go. Freycinet.
Nice tastings though.
Yeah.
Way too early for that now.
Oh, it feels like wine at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Stop what I would.
Yeah.
That's where we stayed up in that caravan park once. Not sure if it still is. Does it look like?
Yep. Oh, I wouldn't bother. It's gross. It's gross.
It does have a bad view. Nothing really wrong with it per se, but it has
Turn left to stay on Tasman Highway, A3.
just not a great feel about it.
No.
God, the bit over there.
Must be a new one.
Yeah, I can't remember seeing it. Be going on. Must be some sort of lookout there. Looks like a caravan park down there, doesn't it?
It does. It sure is.
Diesel's a bit cheaper here. 3 cents. Looks like there's a guy staying there. I know, just pull over, have a look, is he?
It's a caravan park in there.
Okay, we pulled up to Shelley Point. It's supposed to be a camping site, but it's not. It's day use only. Let's have a look at it. See why it's called Shelley Point. It's nothing but shells.
Wow.
Just everywhere. Pretty cool. It's quite warm too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just come off the beach. Just saw there's a lookout, so we can't leave that alone, can we? So as we've been coming up, it was coming into bad weather. So it was under the assumption it was freezing. Got out, it was stinking hot. Muggy hot. We made it.
This is how loud the ocean stuff.
Pretty cool. They were down on the beach. Another caravan coming in over there. Can't camp here, mates. Alright, we'll go down and see if we can find where the campsite is. Okay, we kind of found this place on the way. So we come across Diana's Basin campsite and then we come up here and there's this campsite. So we decided to stay here. Let's have a look around. This isn't Diana's Basin. Diana's Basin's over there, that other road.
Oh, what's this then?
No idea. We're part of the conservation area.
But it actually had a sign too, didn't it?
Yeah, but I reckon Diana's Basin went up the other way, is my guess.
No.
Because on the GPS it says it's over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a quick look. Then we'll have a big look. Little walking track there. Bit marshy. It's not too bad. Quite secluded, we don't have to unhitch.
Yeah, that's right.
And not much worries of people knocking on the door in the middle of the night. Okay, here's a little trick I learnt in Nam. If you're worried about the wind taking your awning away, thought I'd film this a little bit. So you pull it all out, you put these arms down, and then you retract it. So you retract it until it closes into that. Solid as a rock now. And like I tighten that so it doesn't rattle if the wind does get up. Still plenty of room. I mean, you can put it up high if you want, but you don't need to. So yeah, that saves putting out pegs and ropes and all that sort of thing, especially if there's just two of you. Another little thing learnt in Nam, not specifically this brand, but what I do with that spray, I've been inundated with ants 3 times now, and they're really hard to get rid of out of your van. So every touch point, I just go around, quickly spray around there. Since I've been doing that, haven't had an ant problem at all. So it might be coincidental, or it could be genius. So our neighbours left, we thought, let's get their spot. I'll take it. What a spot. Honestly, straight onto the water. So that's where we were, and that's where we are. What a difference a few metres make. We come down that way, went up into there, hippies moved, and we came here. This is a little bit beachy. Yeah, it's definitely sand. Swans out there. These. Oh yeah, there has been a path down there. There is a path in behind all those reeds, so it makes sense. Okay, this is the second campground that you could come to here. It looks the same as the first one, really. Just it's not as close to the beach. Okay, so that's a toilet. Toilet park is not supplied at this point. Who knows? There's lots of signs in there, I can't bother reading them all.
It's a toilet with a private toilet.
Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the pretend toilet. Yeah, but nice little alcoves that you just back into and it kind of becomes your own spot. Free. I reckon it'll be popular during this, the Christmas period.
Holidays,
yeah, because it's been on that river, the kids would love it there, I reckon.
Yeah.
And there's not bucket loads of spots, so you fit 2 people in there pretty easy.
Nice big spots, aren't
But they are big spots, yeah, a couple of small ones. That's the road we would have come up had we chosen this, and I'm going to turn around and we're going to walk back the beach way.
they? Yeah.
Because that's just road up there, because we've already been on it. Yeah, so this is obviously not the main one, but it's a nice little one. This is an old four-wheel drive track that goes parallel to the beach. They put stones and everything up now, so it probably hasn't been used in a long time, and this foliage would suggest that be the case. Back in the day they would have just parked up on the beach. Got a few jack jumpers there. Dylan wouldn't be very happy. Okay, there's another track up there.
More onto
Yeah,
the road.
I reckon that might be one. There's an old track down there too. I reckon before they made the campground, people used to come in and just tent up and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not even many people walk through here anymore, and that's why. And we're back. Walk up, see what campsites are here. Yes, you can see there's quite a few left here. Oh, that's a nice one.
Contained driveway.
Yeah. So they're all much the same. That's a tiny one. Another small one on a bit of a hill.
This must be the nutrient system.
So that one there would be a good one if you didn't have your own toilet. Go down here. No dogs. Saw some fresh dog prints there.
Yeah.
So it looks like dogs can go in certain areas if you had a dog. It's the fact that you've got a gate there for vehicles and no vehicles. You'd need the tyre pressures low on this, boys. She's soft as. Jeep would handle it 2-wheel drive, but anything else? This is quite nice here. There's sand dunes. Well, let's just try around the water.
Isn't it where that weird names?
Yeah, I think he is over there somewhere. Someone keeps howling like they're a dog or something. We assume they're stoned or pissed, but anyway. And we're back to our little Ponderosa.
Underwood.
So it's actually on more of an angle than what you think it is, but of course when it was up higher, it doubled that angle. That is now Tuesday. We'll be moving out today. Just taking it easy as usual. But it's not bad. It's nice here. See a few fish jumping. It's very shallow, that. I imagine it have a soft sluggy bottom. But haven't we all? Oh yeah, that's another new one. Another 2. I think we've got pole position. So we'll probably head out in another hour or so. Just take it easy. Might see some stuff along the way, a couple of waterfalls, or we might not. Take it easy. On the holidays, mate. Lagoon. We went way the other side where Google took us and had no camping. So there's lots of these along the east coast of O'Fires. It's just the first one on the way back.
At least the road's better. And some of them have been on.
Yeah, it is true. Huh?
That
Or
one
straight
actually
ahead.
says campground, doesn't it?
Alright, that's where we're going then.
Yep.
Seasons Cove Campground. Oh, there's another campground up there, so it looks like there's different names for them.
Ooh.
It's rutted, isn't it?
Go back. No.
Don't like the looks of that one.
No.
Now my camera's dropped out again, what a surprise. This is the next one along, Cozy Corner North Campground. The other one was really dodgy.
Yep.
We didn't even get to the campground before we thought, nah, gotta reverse out of there. So there's quite a few people in here by the looks of it. Might be moving on just because it's too full.
Oh, there is a few, isn't there? Well, we'll go and have a look-see around.
Yep. Go up there, will we?
Yep.
Gonna try and do a U-bolt here. I wouldn't want to stay here anyway.
It's way too
How
full.
many people are crammed into here?
What about that side?
We'll go across there and have a look-see. So it might be a little bit less congested.
Beach is close.
It is. I'll keep to the left. Hey, we have found a spot. Actually, it was pointed out to us by the people staying here. And then one of the other guys come up and said, we've got pole position. They just pulled out today, whoever was in here. There we go. And apparently he camps here every year. And he missed out this year, so it's fenced off. We've got a very narrow reverse to get up here, but you know, you can put another van in here and we'll set up in a tick. I'll just do a quick view. There's a van there, but you can only just see them. There's a van there again, you can only just see them. And then there's this narrow spot you reverse up. You can hear the waves, but it's sheltered. And if the sun ever comes out, it'd be here all, like all day. Got a good spot. Alright, so that's us set up. That took, I didn't time it, probably about 5 minutes I reckon. We don't normally put these straps on. These got given to us by Dom. So normally we don't put them on because we go on the next day. I just do what I normally do and put the awning in close to the caravan because we're packing up the next day anyway. But we think we might stay 2 days here, depending on what the feel is. We'll have a look around later on. And yeah, that's why I put them in. And it doesn't take much to get them back out if we decide to go anyway. But in anticipation, 2 days. Okie dokie. Go for a walk, explore this little piece of paradise. Pretty cool. Let's go down to the beach. Wow. Jeez. These are waves. You alright? Nah. Take the thongs off. Let's do the eye thing. That is rugged and beautiful at the same time.
Gorgeous coloured water.
Yeah, isn't it? Sand is actually it's nice.
That's really fluffy.
Kind of, yeah. That's a good word to describe it. A little bit coarse, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like sand, but this one doesn't feel that bad.
Like it's not even windy.
Nah,
It's quite rough.
that is rough. You can hear it from where our caravan is. Yeah, there we go. I think there might be a bit of a rip there. Yeah, there is a bit of a rip there. Jeez, you wouldn't want to go too far out, would you? Chalk and cheese, where we stayed down at Lime Bay. This sand is going to be horrible when we get up to the caravan, but it feels nice. I don't know, like it kind of exfoliates your feet, doesn't it? So here's where the rip would be.
Yep.
Kind of see where it meets there. Jeez, eh? Fierce. Okay, we made it to the rocks, and yep, I think the tide's on the way in. Whoop. See how close I can get to the end of the rocks without being washed in. There's mosquito larvae in there already. Go up a bit. I think this is the reason it's lichen. Why they call this area Bay of Fires. I think those little pod things in the rocks there, I think they're for fishermen. Reminds me of fishing though, with the blowhole, only a little bit more aggressive. How you going? Yeah, good. Really beautiful and really a little bit scary at the same time. I reckon it's about 10 of them when we drove by, when we went to the end, and then we worked our way back and we stopped at the second one on the way back. I think we stopped at the best one. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Surfer. Should be good surf. Okay, so we've walked up from the beach. We think this is part of the end bit of the camp. Don't know what that bit there is. That kind of looks like it should be a creek. It's interesting. This sand reminds me of Freycinet, Wineglass Bay. That's the sort of sand if you've been down there. Right, and then we get on to this dirty, horrible stuff. Hey, so this is where we come in this morning to turn around. And there's someone actually.
Look at that.
And there, because of that, part of that's me. Trying to get my van around. Honestly, people are just stupid. Parking in a turning circle. It's just crazy. Anyway, we got around. So yeah, the rest of this side, there is another side that we'll quickly show you after we finish walking through here.
Well, won't they do?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, toilets there. That's us up there, around the corner. More toilets there. Gee, this is a nice spot.
Oh yeah, that's the village that goes down.
Yeah.
G'day.
How you going? Good. That's a nice little cove over there. There's no rip.
Be a better place to swim.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to swim actually. Wouldn't take much to get around there. Alright, that's the tour of this little spot. I can't remember the name of.
Cozy Corner.
Cozy Corner, that's right, it was too. It's very cozy.
Oh, lucky, aren't we?
We are up here. So when we pulled in today, some nice people in that Essentials van there. They're the ones who pointed this spot out.
Yeah.
I said, hey, there's a prime spot up there. We said, thank you very much.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. It's a good workout just being in the sand. She's hard to walk. Look at that drop off.
It comes right
Yeah, it does come right up, so she gets deep quick. Might have to go up there. I think it's going to be
I can't.
too hard for you to go across there.
Yeah.
I reckon if we go up there though.
We've been up there before.
Have we? Or been someplace like it? How you going?
Oh, good.
Got a beach to yourself over there.
Well, that's what we're exploring.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be going in though.
Oh, it's actually quite warm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh well, you might have changed your mind. I wouldn't swim in that one.
No.
But gee, you're right, Jude, that this all seems familiar.
Yeah,
But we haven't stayed here before, so
no.
maybe we've called in and...
I'm thinking like, I think we're in the Colch, the orange.
Alright. All these roots of the trees, they kind of act as steps.
They do, don't they?
Oh, this is so much calmer over here. Kids would love to crawl through there. I could crawl through there, but I'm not going to. Look, these rocks just seem to be placed here. It's just extraordinary. They've just, like they've rolled into place or something. It's just hard to explain, but it's all wow moments. Let's see if I squeeze through it. There's got to be an easier way. So yeah, you could climb through all that, but I'm not going to. There must be a track up there too. You can get around there, but there's a lot of climbing. So there's a plateau there. You could easily walk through there if you want to go through the water. I keep saying on camera, wow, because it's just as wow.
It's incredible, isn't
Yeah. Okie dokie. This looks like another track. It is. We did take the hard way, but at least we were able to see that rock formation. A lot safer. I reckon it's very popular. See what the temperature's like. Shall we? It's not icy, like it's cool. So you got waves going every which way in here, but because they can't drag you out, it'd actually just be kind of a nice experience, I reckon. Oh wow, it's a cave here. There we go. You can only imagine who is sheltered in that. Had a lot of people move out today, and as quickly as they're moving out, people are moving in. There we go. Dude, looking at a TikTok, you can only get reception down here, or Snapchat or something like that. Oh Mav, hey, little fish in there. Don't know what sort they are, but they're little babies. Crystal clear water. just all seems quite familiar, but having said that, Bay of Fires is quite familiar. Wow. Oh, geez. Okay, geez Louise. Okay, it's not slippery. That's something. A lot of kelp down there. Alright, we're coming back down. Averted crisis with Jude. Made it.
I did.
So I'm not sure that you'll get through here.
I know.
You might be able to navigate through here. Be handy if we had shoes instead of bare feet. Right. Someone's camped in there at some stage.
Doo-doos.
You can see where the grass has died.
Toilet paper.
I didn't even see that. Okay, so we were over there. Well, I was anyway. And now we're on this other knoll. This is very corally. It's very hard on the bottom of your feet. In fact, I might have to put my thongs back on. Another path through there. Rambly now. I don't reckon you'll make it over here, Jude. Yeah, I reckon you'll be able to make it. It's okay once you get up here. No, she can't hear me. All right. We'll see. Oh, okay, starting to get slippery too. Good to know. This looks like a bit of a path people have trodden before. Oh yeah, there's a path over there as well. All right, we'll keep going then. Alright, jump it is. Made it. That one jarred me a little bit more than expected. There's Judy across there. She saw me. Okay, that looks slippery on the edge, so it's as far as I'm going. When the tide's in, that would be a blowhole. I'll go to the top of this, but my interest has probably reached its peak. It's difficult climbing when you hold the camera. Oh my goodness, no way. Oh, this is freaky. Kind of sliding my feet because you never know when you're going to hit a slippery patch. So if you was very adventurous, there is still so much more to explore. Looks like there's a track over there as well. Don't know if you can see Jude across there, filming each other. So I've got to go up to the top of this now. Wow. Talk about king of the world, eh? Magnificent. Okay, that's where I jumped down before, from that rock down to there. It's actually not that far, but it was enough to jar me a bit, so I'm going to see if I can navigate all these boulders. But to do so, I won't be filming. See you when you get to the other side. Okay, made it. Hello, Jude.
Look, I have an injury.
Uh-oh. No way.
It's rugged out here.
It's rugged out here. Alright. So I navigated that. I did need two hands a couple of times. Especially when in thongs and you don't know if the rock you jump into is going to be slippery, so you've got to kind of hang on a little bit more. Turns out it wasn't slippery, so it would have been right, but I've come across it before. Alright. Turn the camera around and we'll finish back in the camp, I reckon. Okay, we've had a bit of discussion. We're nearly certain, just deja vu moments, that we've been here before. So it must have been back in the day of maybe film camera, Jude.
Hey?
When it was here, might have been here before.
Yeah.
Probably back in the day of film camera. But anyway, it could just be deja vu, but geez, some of these places, they seem a bit familiar. Turn that around again, and it's starting to rain. This camera is not waterproof. I'll put her away. We just had another discussion. This is the track we saw on the way in that we didn't take, so we're taking this on the way back. We're nearly certain we did this before, that we didn't see this track. Climb off all the rocks and then we come back and end up back at the beginning. We shall see. Good what? Yeah, there is, isn't there? Yeah, total fire ban. No one's getting rid of this dried stuff. Anyway, I suppose what will be. Alright, but that confirms it to me that we have been here before. It would have been on a day trip, or maybe we're staying at a hotel or something. That's where we went down. G'day, mate. Now that is a shot. Okay, I kept it in most of the time because it was raining, but I had to finish the video, didn't I? G'day, mates. Okay, old mate's back with a friend. Okay, all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. She's pack up day, and what a day it is. I don't know what the forecast is, but my goodness, beautiful skies. So we're not in a hurry to go out. It's 10 o'clock now. We'll leave before midday. Fortunately, got to go back to civilization, back to work, back to the grind. Well, some of us do anyway. You know it's getting close when you take the chocks out. Right, here we go.
Cozy corner done.
Yeah, it was a cosy corner too. According to the locals who come here a lot, apparently she's like packed compared to what it normally is this time of year. So we're actually quite fortunate to get such a good, no cars coming, such a good spot.
Yeah.